you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Vinland Saga reaction video. Things are getting dark. Like, it's not a show that hasn't been dark, but things are getting darker. And my opinion of Askeladd changes more than the damn weather here in the UK. One thing is constant, and that is I love him as a character. I think he's one of the most complex and well-written characters I've ever seen in any anime. But I don't know whether or not I'm rooting for him or rooting against him yet. I don't know. I'll have to see where Thorfinn's allegiances lie, what happens with Thorfinn and Canute, and where the future goes, and then maybe I'll come up with more of an idea. But at the moment, I don't know. At the moment, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to keep this intro nice and short. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let's jump into it. I forgot my necklace. Don't worry. In the next cut, I'll be wearing my necklace, so that way it doesn't count. Alright, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 16. Are they gonna escape in time? Well, that's nice. That's nice. Cool. I'm glad we had that as the opening scene. Oh, I guess you're being told about. Yeah.
イングランド兵数人を相手に獅子奮迅のご活躍でしたが、背後からの槍にあえなくご胸中お察しいたします、殿下。
ウサギの煮込みを食べていたんだ。途中飛び出していって、あれ変だな。さっきまでだって
すぐに出発します。ご用意を。トルフィン、絶対におそばを離れるなよ。
あ？冗談じゃねえ。やだぜ俺は。待ておいてめえ。
殿下の親はお前の仕事だろう。
Alright, cool. I just wanted to listen to it a little bit because I got this opening wrong in a recent quiz. So I was like, right, I want to sort of like cement it back in my mind a little bit. And I always get people moaning. They're like, oh, you never watch the openings? And it's like, yeah, I don't watch the openings because people tell me there's fucking spoilers in them. Well, if I'm watching a series and the opening has a damn spoiler in it, like, I don't know, I see Thorfinn like 5 years older, or I see like some guy I haven't met yet, or some shit like that, then I know something's coming. And if you're smart enough, or even if you're not that smart, like, it's not hard to figure out where story you go sometime. So people have told me that there could be a few spoilers in this opening, which is why I've skipped it. But if you guys will say no spoilers, then I'll watch it. But I always feel like it's better just to make sure you're getting blind reactions. But make no mistake, I listen to these a lot behind the scenes. But don't watch them. But yeah, because I got Vinland Saga wrong. So I was making sure I was in there. Because that opening I don't know too well. Anyway, getting off tangent here. Canute's development now is going to be really interesting to watch. Because Ragnar was literally everything to Canute. You know, he was his shield, he was his voice, he was everything. Like, literally brings Canute the food. Like, Ragnar was everything. So now Canute has no one. Thorfinn barely wants to be in the same room as him. Unless their relationship strengthens, Canute's just going to be completely isolated and in danger. So Canute's relationship and situation now is going to be really interesting to watch. And I'm really excited to see that. Crazy how I'm excited for Canute's story now. I just feel like it's going to be really interesting. I wonder if he'll ever learn how he actually died. Because there's no reason why he ever will. Unless Thorfinn becomes aware.
でけえ声で話すな。手下どものほとんどは事情を知らん。やったのはあくまでもイングランド兵だ。ボロを出すなよ。
どうかね。
Sounds like one day someone else is gonna know.
いくらヘタレでも気づくんじゃねえの。
証拠がなければいいのよ。王子がヘタレなのはラグナルが甘やかすからだ。適当なところで消えてもらわにゃ俺が困る。
ヘタレで結構じゃんか。扱いやすいぜ。王子を足がかりに出世するのにもってこいだ。
ビョルン、お前が今日まで俺についてきたのはなんでだ。
はあ、そりゃまあ俺がついていきたかったからだよ。
俺もさ。俺も俺の主を選ぶ。俺の主は俺がついていきたくなるような男であるべきだ。なんてな。博打だよ、ビョルン。うまくすりゃ。
He isn't lying. We've seen that before with Thors. He wanted Thors to lead them. And you could tell that in that moment, Askeladd would be happy to be under Thors. So based on that statement, and him getting rid of Ragnar, there is a possibility, we don't know this for sure, that Askeladd wanted Ragnar gone so Canute would grow up, become more of a man in his what he sees as a man and as a leader, and then that way Askeladd would feel comfortable following him. Maybe Askeladd is trying to mold Canute into the leader he wants to follow. Maybe?
あの王子様は生まれ変わるかもしれん。
うまくいかなかったらどうするよ。やろう。あのままへこんじまって立ち直らんかもしれねえぜ。
そん時は見捨てるさ。俺の主の資格はねえ。
See, it maybe, yeah, maybe. Curious.
どうだ、なんか喋りそうか。
ムカつくぜこの野郎。悲鳴一つあげやがらねえ。一丁前に殉教者気取ってやがる。これだからキリスト教徒は嫌いなんだ。
おめえの蹴りがぬるいんだよ。俺が手本見せたら。蹴りってのはな。
That wasn't a kick, bro.
おめえこそ塗りよ。顎から行けよ。待て待て。次は俺だ。
やめやめ。たくも手加減しなさいよ、君たち。殺しちまったら何も聞き出せないでしょ。
殺すがいい。主は全てを見ておられる。貴様らでエンジンの悪行の数々を。
まだ元気じゃん。ハサミある？探してこい。
ハサミね。
I'm just gonna shave his hair.
さて。
You know, one thing we haven't seen is a blood eagle. I wonder if we'll see a blood eagle. A blood eagle is a pretty damn like they're like they're not warranted for everything, but obviously they're very famous in Viking history. But it's like you're like it's a special. I don't know how to word it. Special sounds weird, but let's just say they're not that common, but they did happen. So I wonder if we'll see one, and if so, why? There has to be like a good reason for one, is what I'm trying to say.
繰り返すぜ、イングランドの隊長さん。聞きたいことは3つ。援軍の規模と、それらがここに到着するまでの時間。それと俺たちの存在をどうやって知ったかだ。話せば助けてやろう。
けだものめ。貴様らには裁きがふさわしい最後が待っているぞ。
よ、ハサミってこれでいいか？
ああ。隊長さん、あんた爪伸びてんな。
He's gonna start taking his fingers. Alright, well this scene is gonna be unpleasant. You get ready? I'm alright with stuff like this, but damn, this is gonna suck.
不衛生だ。少し切った方がいい。あ、ごめん。深爪しちゃった。抑えてろ。聞きたいことは3つだ。以下略。
ぞ深爪。しかも2回。
えげつね。何頑張ってんだあの野郎。
地獄に落ちろ天神ども、貴様らさえ貴様らさえ来なければ俺の村も貴様らに焼かれた。妻も娘もなぶられて殺された。けだものめ、ここは俺たちの土地だってでけ。
ああそう、僕たちけだものですか。
I'm saying it right now. If I was in this man's shoes, I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't say a damn word. After what he's just said, there's nothing they could do that would make me speak. If he's lost everything, what does it matter? I'm actually weirdly rooting for this guy, and I hope he doesn't speak, and I know he's going to go through some horrible pain because of it. But out of all of these people here, all of them, Bjorn, Askeladd, the most badass one I am seeing is this man right here. This guy, this is a real badass.
うちのお前たちに一つ歴史を教えてやろう。ありがたく聞けよ、サクソン人。いや、この辺りの住人はアングル人か？まあ、どっちでも同じか。この土地はもともとはお前らのものじゃないんだよ。最初の住人はケルト人だ。森に暮らし精霊を崇めていた。今のウェールズの民の先祖だ。やがてローマ人がやってきた。彼らは支配者だったが、ケルト人と共にこの地に暮らし、知恵と技術と文化を授けた。ローマ人が去り、最後にお前たちアングル人とサクソン人がやってきた。500年ほど前のことだ。
いや、
お前たちはケルト人に何ももたらさなかった。それどころかケルト人を荒れ地へ追い出してこの豊かな平原を独占したんだ。
嘘だ。
嘘じゃねえよ。デーン人がけだものだってんなら。
This is a big simplification of what happened, but it is pretty much what happened. The Anglo-Saxons, like a lot of like the English language is derived from multiple different languages, which I find really interesting. And bloodlines as well in this country come from everywhere. Like England, despite being so old, it's incredibly old nation with tons of history, but it's a nation that's like so spread out, which I find so awesome about English history. Is like it's everywhere. Like it comes from everywhere and it went everywhere. And yeah, the Anglo-Saxons obviously coming from Europe, and then were they just called the Anglos? They weren't called the Anglos. There was another name for them. But the Anglo-Saxons. There was the Anglos, the Saxons, and there was one other as well. But in the Battle of Hastings, 1066, it was fought between three different kings. It was the Viking king, the Saxon king, the Anglo king, or if I remember correctly. And that's where it all fought, and that's where everything changed after 1066. It became more unified, and it went from there, and then the proper bloodline of kings. But yeah, the Roman history is really interesting as well. And even to this day, people still use like Roman technology in this country, and you can see like Roman baths, and the fucking history is awesome. So yeah, this is a simplification, but overall pretty bang on. And then what happened to the Celts? Obviously, Hadrian's Wall was built. The Romans built Hadrian's Wall to keep out the Scottish. And then yeah, because obviously that's where the Celts were forced to Scotland and Wales and even parts of Ireland. But Ireland was mainly untouched because even though Ireland, the history of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England was all the same up until then, and then it all just transformed after that.
音けだものなんだぜ。お前たちは暴力でこの地を奪った。俺たち伝人はお前ら以上の暴力でこの地を奪う。まさか文句はお前ら以上
We're gonna steal these lands from you using even greater
の暴力でこの地を奪う。まさか文句はあるめえな。
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
黙れ！蛮族どもの言うことなど誰が信じるか！
人の話を聞かない子は先生嫌いだな。おや、隊長さん。あんたの顔ってよーく見ると鼻も伸びてるな。
アシュラット
何だ耳。
わからん。だがおい、南から来る敵。
How weird that I'm rooting against Askeladd now. We know who's coming. I'm kind of rooting for THORKILL. Very strange, isn't it? I'm just saying.
わからん。だがおい、南から来る敵のゾーン。
Askeladd just seems like a real
真夜
asshole.
中だぜ。
イングランド人が野襲とは恐れ入ったぜ。
来たがもう遅いぞ。貴様らは死ねえ。伝人同士で共食いし合うがいい。
伝人。
教えてやる。来るのはトルケルだ。相手に不足がなかろう。トルケルだ。
トルケルだと？どうすんだよ。おい、トルケルって言ったか。そう、言ったよ。
Oh, well, that...
本当だったらまずいんじゃし。
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
トルケル？トルケルだって。嘘。マジかよ。トルケルが来るぞ。
Oh, man. There he is. Look at that terrifying man there. All like, brrr, achoo. He's so scary. He's so scary. Thing is, he is fucking scary and somehow a big cuddly teddy bear. How have I gone from this? How have my allegiances changed? Yeah, I love Thorfinn. I'm interested to see Thorfinn and Canute's progression. But fucking Askeladd, man, has just proved to be such an asshole these last few episodes. I'm struggling to like him in a good way. Like, as a character, he's just being really evil. And he hasn't really been nice since... I mean, he killed Thor. Like, it's not like he's a nice guy. But yeah, he's definitely a complex character, isn't he?
あの村か。見たいっすね。よし、囲むぞ。ファーリとインゴルムの隊は左、ホットルは右だ。俺は真ん中ね。基本的には皆殺し。王子は殺すなよ。あとナイフ使いのチビがいるはずだ。そいつも殺すな。
Oh, I'm really excited, man. This is...
俺の遊び相手だ。
He's your playmate.
トルケルが来るぞ。
この離せゲロめ。僕の命令に逆らうのか。ラグナルをこんなところに置いていけるか。ラグナルと一緒じゃなきゃ僕は行かないぞ。
お諦めください殿下。ソリは3台、死体を積み込む余裕はございません。
ならば葬儀をせよ。戦士の死に敬意を払え。命令だ。
時間的余裕もございません。
貴様。
Canute won't forget this.
僕は行かないぞ。ラグナル、ラグナル。
ラグナルは死んだ。もう呼んでも来ねえ。
貴様。
アシュラット脱走者だ。トルケルに下る気だぜ。
こいつら根わらに隠れていやがった。
ラグナルの言う通りだ。あんた今隙がない。俺たちだけじゃねえ。みんな内心やべえと思ってんだ。今回ばかりはいけねえ。だってあんた今トルケルに食いつかれちまってんだぜ。
勝手に行けよ。いいかお前ら。自分のつきたい狩猟につけ。去る者は去れ。俺は咎めねえ。俺と共に来るやつは歩け。トルケルを振り切るまで歩ける。食べながら歩き、眠りながら歩け。
いいか野郎どもついてこれなきゃ死ぬと思え
He's given the fucking Riddick speech. Anyone seen Riddick? In Riddick, where he's like, if you can't keep up, don't let up, just die. And he like does that run when they're trying to run from the snow, the sun and stuff. The music's so good as well. Like the soundtrack playing right now is really intense. Adding to the intensity of the situation. I thought Thorkill said he was gonna surround them. They're just fucking walking out the back door. They're like, bye bye. What now? Can they outrun him? Surely not, right? Surely. He was catching up on them before. He's going to catch up on them again now. Surely a fight is imminent. I don't see Askeladd... I don't see Thorkill and Askeladd having a fight now. I don't see it happening. Not like a one-on-one fight. I mean, their forces fighting each other. It ain't going to happen. That's not where this story is going. I can guarantee it. I'd put money on it. We're not going to have a head-to-head fight. We're not going to have Askeladd die now. Like Bjorn and the people. They're not dying now. It is not happening. There's still so much story to be unraveled here. So, what's going to happen? Is there going to be a third party joining them? I don't know. The Jorms Vikings or the Norms Vikings, the ones that Thor's was part of, they're the only ones I can think would give Thorkill a run for his money. They're following Askeladd. Oh no, never mind. That's the army. I wonder how many people deserted him, or if any even did. How many? They didn't really show us if anyone deserted. Fuck me. This episode is something. Jesus, from the owl eating the dude to this, like the hand scene, bro. What is going on? This episode is ridiculous. All right. Also, for some reason, I already thought he knew Askeladd's name. The thing is, all of those who, I guess we know that some people did betray Askeladd. If you give up, put it this way: if you're a leader and your men at the first sign of danger, like serious danger, say we don't want to follow you anymore, we want to follow the person who is giving you those issues, then I wouldn't want them on my side either, because that means that when I'm up against a wall and when I'm in trouble, I'm not surrounded by loyalty. I'm surrounded by cowards. I'm surrounded by people who are going to look after their own ass rather than protect me, you know, as a leader. Does that make sense?
Oh, こりゃいい剣だ。いただき。お、いいの。逃げてきたやつがいるってことはだ。連中だいぶ動揺してるってことだ。
Quite a lot by looks of it.
ああ、かわいそう。
There's only 100 of them.
仲間に入れてやればいいのに。いいんだよ。こいつらクズだ。戦いもしねえで降参するような臆病者はいらねえ。東だ。王子を追うぞ、チンピラども。気合い入れろ。
This is gonna be interesting, people.
右に寄ってる。ああ、戻せ。あ、違う。俺から見て右だ。そうそう、そのまま。ゆっくり。
Okay, all right. They're still very close to Wales then.
そうそう、そのまま。ゆっくり。よいしょ。早く行け。後ろ使えてんぞ。
トログリム、アトリー、来い。この橋を壊す。お前らが指揮を取れ。急げよ。
橋をばらすぞ。斧を持ってるやつは手伝え。
トロケルは近いか。耳を。
うるさくてわからねえが、橋を壊す時間ぐらいはあるかもな。
おい、こらこらこらこら、坊主てめえ、何してくれてんだいきなり。
酒ありませんか。
Yeah, I
あ
figured.
ってもおめえにはやらねえよ。俺らだって満足に飲めてねえんだぜ。おめえの分なんかねえよ。今がピンチだったこと分かれよ、坊さんよ。
I don't get this priest, man. Priest is a weird dude. Nah, he's got the classic anime despair look with the shading. Yeah, classic.
いやー、相当ちべてえぞこれ。
They're Scandinavians. This winter must be like a fucking summer for them, right? Like, the British winters are nothing compared to Norwegian or Swedish, or any of that side of the world, especially Iceland. Like, nothing. Not even on the same level, man.
あ、おい。
That water must be a warm bath for these guys.
歩いて渡れるじゃねえか。橋落とす意味あんのか。
だからって放っとくわけにもいくめ。
That is a very good point. That is an incredibly good point. If the soldiers can just cross through the water like they are doing right now, then surely it is more beneficial to them to just continue on.
嫌がらせぐらいにはなるかもな。
Especially considering the water doesn't even look that deep. So destroying the bridge... Right, let me tell you a little bit about how this is going to work. 1, it's not a fast-flowing river. 2, it's not a deep river. You can cross it by foot. 3, if you destroy that bridge, depending on how you destroy it, it isn't floating anywhere and it's not sinking because it's not a deep or fast-flowing river. Meaning, you're just lowering the bridge. You would have to dismantle the entire bridge for it to even be worth it. This is a terrible idea.
ご自慢の知略もネタ切れか。アシェラッドの旦那よ。
ビョルン、トルフィン。
どうした。
Your two best warriors.
なんだよ。
ビョルン、王子をこっちの二頭立てに移せ。御者はお前だ。トルフィンは王子と一緒に乗って待機してろ。
は？何を？おい、アシュラッド。マジか。
俺の特技だ。そいつがどんなやつなのかパッと面見りゃ大体わかる。大物か小物か利口かバカか忠義者の中に裏切り者が混じってるのもわかるのさ。
あ？王子を奪うって何じゃ。
声がでけえよ。
アトリよ、この兵団はもうおしまいだ。王子を手土産にトルケル軍に入ろうや。他の奴らも半数以上がこっち側だ。残りの半数ともすぐに話がつく。
裏切るのか、アシェラット。
裏切るって言い方は人聞き悪いぜ、アトリ。あいつはいい狩猟だ。よくやってるよ。だから狩猟として責任を取ってもらうんで。
This makes sense. Also, the soundtrack kind of reminds me of Scream. So I'm gonna write down Scream to... Yeah, I want to watch Scream. That soundtrack kind of reminds me of Scream. If you've seen Scream, you know what I mean. That weird, like, choir. That beautiful vocal hum. So this is why he told them to cut down the bridge. This is why. Like I said, it made no sense. Now it makes perfect sense.
だから狩猟として責任を取ってもらうんで。
大丈夫だよ。逃げ切れるって兄じゃ。今までもそうだったろ。
今まではな。だがここ最近のやつはどうだ。立て続けに読みを外してる。月が落ちてんだよ。巻いたはずのトルケルにもみっこっちまったじゃねえか。
Yeah, he killed an entire village for nothing.
あいつは確かにいい狩猟だ。なのにどうしてトルケルなんぞに手を出したかな。
兄じゃ。
Killed an entire village for nothing.
でも仕方がねえんだよ。アシェラッドは博打を打って負けたんだ。ただそれだけさ。
Watership down! British rabbit.
上出 的上出来。これで連中も2のソリを渡すのに手間取るだろう。
身を捨てて追ってきたらどうする？
そうしたら食料の調達に時間を食う。飯も食わずに長距離は追ってこれんさ。よし、進軍再開。
Why?
来た。あ、光った。
Swords. Those are swords. Well, spears, I guess. THORKILL looking kind of scary for a beautiful blonde. What the hell, man? That's ridiculous.
1000人ってありえねえや。いっぺんに4人だ。やべえ。やべえ。マジでやべ
え。落ち着け、野郎ども。まだ距離はある。橋も落とした。今の槍は忘れろ。
橋？橋が何だってんだよ。そこの川歩いて渡れるぜ。気休めにもならねえ。
そう思うか。そう思うなら今すぐ出発だ。時間が惜し
い。またかよ。行軍行軍行軍って他に言葉を知らねえのか。あんたはよ。
トルケルには勝てん。あと1日辛抱しろ。橋を壊したことの効果が出る。行軍の速度は2の速度だ。連中は必ず荷渡しにもたつく。2を離れて兵だけで追ってきても補給なしだ。そんな行軍なんて1日が限界だ。分かったか、野郎ども。分かったら歩け。
その1日を生き延びられる保証はねえ。
Is it happening? He can't win, you know.
あ、そう。ならここでお別れだ。俺は急ぐので失礼するよ。
Askeladd, Thorfinn, and Bjorn versus all of them. Who's your money on? Man, that is such a bullshit cliffhanger! Oh, that's a horrible cliffhanger. Oh, that is an evil, evil cliffhanger. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. You bastard with that cliffhanger, man. You bastard. Also, can we just give a shout out to Millet's ending? It is so good. It's so good. It's one of my all-time favorite anime endings, man. What would be in my favorite anime endings? The 86 endings, Cyberpunk Edrunner's ending, Vinland Saga easy, Free Ren as well. What would you guys say are some of my favorite anime endings ever? Because I would like to put a list together one day. The Overlord has got a lot of banging endings as well. Man, there's a lot of good endings out there. Solo Leveling ending's pretty good. Oh man. Attack on Titan's got a really good ending. Oh, what a cliffhanger. Oh, what a cliffhanger. What a horrible, horrible cliffhanger. Oh. When am I recording my next reaction? Tomorrow, right? Yeah. Alright, so I've only got to wait a day. That's okay then. That's okay. I've only got to wait one day. Alright. I can do that. I can do that. I can wait a day. Ah, that is a horrible cliffhanger. What happens now? I'm guessing it's going to be some anime logic, right? Because if we look at realism, they're not going nowhere. Nowhere. Alright? You got Askeladd is surrounded by everybody. They can't get that. There's no way they're going to be able to push the cart through without the horse getting injured. There's no way. So they're going to need some anime logic, which is probably going to result in them going, yeah! And then the horse will just, like, run really fast and, like, push all the men. And they'll go, ah! Like, fall over and they scatter off into the distance. You know, some anime logic. That's the only way, right? If they do decide to go the route of realism, then my guess would be someone is dying. That's the realism route. Whether or not that person is Askeladd, which I don't think it is. I think he wants... What Askeladd wants can't happen if he's dead. His entire plan is on his own back. So Askeladd needs to escape here. So if someone's going to sacrifice himself, my guess would be Bjorn. But again, Bjorn, although loyal to Askeladd, there's never been any kind of relationship building between Bjorn and Askeladd. So whether Bjorn would do that seems random. It seems like something he might do, but it doesn't seem like that heavy. You know? Like, it doesn't seem like... It seems like it's something he might do, but also it doesn't seem like it's something he wouldn't do. Because we don't... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. So theories for next episode. If it goes the route of unrealism, they all hop on. They go, ah! And they fucking escape. I don't think that's going to happen. I think someone is going to die. And my money would be on Bjorn. But because I would be really surprised if they kill off Askeladd. They can't, right? His whole plan, what he wants to do, like, with whales and everything. If he dies now, who's continuing that plan? No one knows about it. He's never spoken to anyone about it. So who is continuing that plan? Huh. Also, it's crazy because I assumed Askeladd's men were fiercely loyal to him after all the episodes and everything we've seen them go through. For them to betray him feels crazy. But it really just goes to show how many people would actually, like... Well, if you look back at it, when they've been following him, they talk about the food and the money and the plundering and all of that. But they even come from the same village and everything. It's like, this, yeah. Imagine going back to your village and half of you betrayed the other half and killed the other half. And you have to go back to that village with the families knowing that you did that. I guess we've got to wait and see what happens in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.